Now, there is particular spinal curvature that is maintained in the individuals. When we compare the fetal life with the adulthood, we see that these curvatures have the specific organization, and that is again very important to maintain the posture in the individual. For instance, as we go through a lateral view in the fetal life, this is the normal primary curvature in the individual. As we can see, there are no convexities and concavities observed in this particular fetal life over here. And this is a single convexity that is noted down, and this is known as the primary curvature. As compared to the adults, they basically evolve these curvatures with the passage of time. We have a cervical lordosis, which is noted down. This is basically the concavity which is seen in the cervical spine, and this is basically named as cervical lordosis. Then we have this thoracic kyphosis. We have a lumbar lordosis. So whenever there is going to be a concavity, it is going to be regarded as lordosis. On the other hand, the convexities are regarded as the kyphosis. So we have the sacrococcygeal kyphosis. So we have the thoracic and the sacrococcygeal spine, which is under the kyphosis, and the cervical and the lumbar spine, which is under the lordosis. Now, this is the normal generalized spinal curvature which has to be maintained in the individuals. In a lot of road traffic accidents, RTAs, whenever there are accelerating or decelerating injuries, this normal curvatures, they can be disturbed. And whenever we take the lateral views, they usually show that the cervical lordosis is not aligned, and there is not proper alignment seen in the lumbar lordosis. And there can be specifically in the decelerating injuries, there is a forward movement of the cervical lordosis. There is the straightening of the cervical spine, and is again a dangerous sign which has to be noted down in the road traffic accidents. So this clinical orientation has to be kept in mind, because as physicians, when you work in the clinics, you should be well versed with how to basically connect this complete knowledge of the spinal curvature. So this is how it evolves right from the start, when there is almost at the 2 months of the fetal period. There is a primary curvature that is present in the embryonic life. Then moving on, it's again a part of the embryonic life. A slight curvature, it starts to form right from this almost 6 months of the embryonic life. Then we have almost in a newborn, the straightening of the spine is noted down. So still the complete evolution hasn't taken place, and we cannot see the cervical lordosis and the thoracic kyphosis, which is absent basically in a newborn. Then almost at the age of 4-year-old, there are slight changes that are occurring in the individual. And at almost the pubertal age, that is almost a 13-year-old individual, he's going to completely develop the kyphosis and the thoracic kyphosis and the lumbar lordosis. They start appearing at this, and you can easily evaluate the spinal curvatures in this particular pubertal age. And then this is an adult. The spinal curvatures that are usually seen, or this is the complete evolution in an adult which takes place with the complete curvatures present in the adulthood. So now we know that why these spinal curvatures are present, and again, having the knowledge of these spinal curvatures, basically distinguishing between an abnormality and a normal individual. For instance, a lot of by birth defects, they're usually present in the individuals, and this evolution, this normal evolution which is taking place in an individual should be pathologically different from an individual which basically is suffering from some sort of a pathological kyphosis. So basically differentiating pathological kyphosis from a normal kyphotic structure or a lordotic structure which is present in the spine is very important over here.